Has the world moved on from Prime Minister Bibi? That's Benjamin Netanyahu, for those who don't know. Everybody calls him Bibi. Do you know that even Israel's youth is saying no more? We're all watching the United States, everyone through the Middle East, even in the EU, with France coming out and telling him he's got to stop. He responded to French President Macron with the same rhetoric that he's been responding his whole life. I think at 75 years old, he still thinks the stuff that worked for him 2 decades ago will still continue to work for him. But the world's moving on. We've all seen the videos. We've all seen the destruction. We all see the suffering, the pain that's going on in Hamas. And to us, what we see with our eyes, you can't lie to your brain. Your brain sees the evil. They see what's wrong with it. And he thinks he can continue to do what he's always done, but the world's moving on. A February 2025 Tel Aviv University poll shows 41% of Israelis from the age of 18 to 24 years old want a ceasefire. No more war. They're done with the Gaza bloodshed. The 52,000 that have been unalived per Hamas stats, kids, these kids in Israel are watching the same videos that we're watching. The internet has changed the world, where before he could just get up and talk and everybody took him for what he said. But now everybody sees the difference. We couldn't even say the word and now we can. Ask yourself why we can say the name of the country. Ask yourself why we can talk about it. Because these apps, Meta got caught for being biased to one side. And they're having to be a little bit more careful because people are calling them out. The world is changing, but I think Bibi is not. We as humans are here to grow, to change, not always be the same. I'm not the same person I was last year. I'm definitely not the person I was 5 years ago. And in 5 years, I still don't plan to be the guy that I am today. I plan to grow and change, get better and understand more. I can't be the person that just says, no, this is the way that it is. The Bible says this is the way that it is and it should be this way. And no matter what, I have to back that country. No, that's not how the world works. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it live. The majority has spoken. And I don't think Bibi leaves on his own. I think he's eventually forced out. And that's just my opinion. I'm not reading anything that's saying that. I'm just, when your conscience is aware, you can see the writing on the wall. And nobody's siding with him. And now that his youth isn't even siding with him. We heard that when they noticed the youth worldwide had turned, that was an issue for them. They demanded the crackdown. They demanded that all those videos be taken down, all those hashtags, and it got done. And now, even in his own country, his youth is like, no mas, we're done.